starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Wendell Carter Jr. At the other guard position, Jalen Suggs. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley.
Welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell, Pope, and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Suggs against Hero. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Hero on the wing. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Ware. Pass to Adebayo. Great D that time from Banchero.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Suggs outside. Off target from three-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hero outside. From deep. The rebound by Carter.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Now here's Banchero, hounded by Adebayo. Wiggins against Banchero. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From deep, Mitchell. And again, no good by Miami.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. The three from Suggs. Rebound Miami. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hero for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 6.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
And Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Suggs. The shot no good. Good D by Adebayo.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 1. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. Banchero passes to Carter. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Miami's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. The rebound by Carter.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Adebayo sets a screen. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
And he nails the third. This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
Basket counts.
Well, this is Carter Jr. taking what he wants, regardless of the defense.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hero. Here's the three. Rebounded by Suggs.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Wagner. Adebayo grabs the board. Wiggins drives in. It's good.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Orlando leading. Here's Wagner. The bank shot, no good. Well, Miami shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Banchero.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throws good, Adebayo. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays, but the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Now here's Hero. He has 7. Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Suggs. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. Suggs has got 8.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Bring those moves.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th on the list, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 2. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Hero for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hero. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 12.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Suggs outside. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
And here's Mitchell. Still no points. Hero, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Hero for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Wiggins outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Over Suggs. And again, no good by Miami.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Wagner outside. To end the drought. And Wagner hits from deep. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Making some changes. Matase's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Well, Miami shooting only 31% to get this game underway. For 3, Robinson. Rebound by the Magic. driving inside. Black, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 2.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer and has a great view of the floor.
Here's Jovic. Burks with it. Pass to Jovic. Robinson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And look, this is a shot you can't give to Robinson because he loves shaking free from the corner.
Anthony in the post, working on Robinson. Anthony misses. Here's Jovic. Back to Burks. Fires the 3, and again it's Miami from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Black, pass to Batase. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. For 3, Anthony. Rebounded by Jovic. And it's Miami's ball. There's the triple. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Anthony. Yet to see a basket. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Banchero outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Batase's checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Robinson for three. Buries it from three. Robinson's got 6 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Black from behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Count that bucket. He's got 14.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Burks for three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Outside Robinson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Anthony. Pass to Black. Takes the 3. Rebound Miami. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. It's got room. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Can't tie it up. That one misses. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And you could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
Magic trail by 4. Banchero outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Burks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Black. He's guarded by Hero. Shots good by Black. Black's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Burks. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Robinson with a double, and Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Black. He's guarded by Hero. Shots good by Black. Black's got 6 points. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And Caro, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
It's good. And now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Batase. And Caro outside. Over Robinson. And Caro, no good. Heat leading by 5. From downtown, Robinson can't hit.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Wagner outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injuries, such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. And here are the Heat now. Hero, the pass to Jovic. And here's Burks. 4-3. And again, no good by Miami. Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. For 3, Anthony. And another 3 for Orlando.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Here's Hero. And the shot goes in. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Batase. No points so far. And Caro with a screen on Burks. Three-pointer, Anthony. They get it again. And Caro delivers inside.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Over to the left wing. Back to Hero. The 3. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
For 3, Anthony. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Robinson. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. The 3 from Banchero connects from downtown. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero with the bucket.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
change it up.
And
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Heat third, fourth, Orlando.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season, neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Shoots it from the corner. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 17. Orlando again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hero outside. Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. No good with the triple. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. The rebound by Wiggins. And the Heat shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. The three. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got 5.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Wagner outside. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Wagner finds Suggs. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Hero. The three from Banchero. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Hero. Pulls it. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Suggs outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Hero outside. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Suggs. The rebound by Ware. Heat leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. The 3 ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 17. Over Adebayo. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Magic trail by 6. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Wiggins, and it's Wagner missing. Miami shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Back to Hero from 17. Adebayo. The shot misses. Well, Orlando's shooting only 36% during the second. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. To shoot. it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. And here's Miami. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Over Wagner. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Magic trail by 8. Wagner outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
First one falls for him. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
It's both from the stripe.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins outside, no one near him. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. Pass to Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Can't hit that one. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. You were so close. One more time. A round of applause for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Orlando. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? they have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Magic trail by 3. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Kyle Anderson. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, Miami's head athletic trainer gave me an update. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
They've got Tyler Hero, and Drew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Hero, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hero's got 24 points. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Carter. Knocked! Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Suggs hits them both.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
90 seconds into the second half now. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open beyond the arc.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 19. Chalk up 2 there.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Hero outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Over Mitchell. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. The lead is 2. Pass to Hero. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs for the tie. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Mitchell. They set the screen. Takes a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Suggs. The three from Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Hero. Over Suggs. Hero, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Suggs, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. To win the drought.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando trailing here. Now here's Suggs. He's got 12. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. Suggs. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Heat shooting a low 29% since halftime. Hero outside. Outside for Mitchell. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. And another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Hero outside. The three is up. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Up top, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Hero. The three from Banchero. On target from range. Banchero's got 24.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Hero outside. From the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Magic trail by 5. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready to get hyped, you fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
He's checked in for Miami. Black's checked in for Orlando. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Second, the Magic.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Here's Black. He has 6. Pass to Wagner. And Carroll with it. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. And Carroll's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Mitchell with the ball. 6 points for him. Hero outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. For the tie, Black passes to Carter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. 2-point game. Pass to Adebayo for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Suggs outside for the lead. No luck on that one.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Hero outside. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hero's got 29.
Well, this is why the defense has to be up on Hero. His jump shot is a real weapon.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Right wing. Here's Black. He's got 6. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ware. Hero against Suggs. Tries again. And the nice bucket inside from Hero. Hero's got 31.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. To the wing, right side. Back to Ben Carroll. Picked by Carter. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside Mitchell. Back to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Wagner. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Here's Black. He has 6. The 3 from Suggs. And the three-pointer goes. Suggs has got 15 points.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Now Burks. He's got 11. Sinks it from distance. Burks has got 14 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Anthony outside. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Pass to Larson. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Anthony misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
They set the pick. Burks for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat leading by 7. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony outside. Wagner with a screen. Orlando again missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Larson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wagner outside. Pass to Anthony. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Robinson. Over Wagner. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 24 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Anthony outside. And he sinks the 11-footer. Anthony's got 8. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd. 1 second left. The shot that time not on target. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Heat. They're up 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Heat leading by 7. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. Goga Bataze is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the point.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hero for 3. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Miami making a switch here. Highsmith checked in.
Haywood Highsmith.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Burks. Here's Hero. Back to Burks. Here's Highsmith. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, you can see it in his assist numbers. Robinson has shown growth as a playmaker.
Wagner outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Highsmith. Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Banchero outside. Second shot opportunity. Matase can't hit. Miami leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Releases. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
Outside Burks. Hero outside. The 3-ball. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Hero.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Banchero outside. 4-3. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Robinson. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by Black.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Anthony left side. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on Burks. Black. They grab their own miss. The 3 from Banchero. Gets the 3 to fall. Banchero's got 30 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Here's Jovic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Black. And they recover it. Takes a 3. And it's Wagner missing. Heat leading by 7. Pass to Burks. Jacks up a 3, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
Here's Matase. And he gets it to go.
Matase, assist from Mo Wagner.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Burks. Here's the 3. Hero, no good. Magic trail by 8. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. Launches it. The rebound by Burks. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. For Miami, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Robinson can't hit. Well, Orlando's shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Anthony. Highsmith grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
First team
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
The first free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Franz Wagner comes in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Suggs, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Robinson, he's checked in for Jovic.
Duncan Robinson.
Suggs outside. Banchero in the post. Hounded by Adebayo. And Banchero gets it to go.
Great activity by Banchero. He really gets after it on the glass.
Outside Mitchell. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Banchero. Magic trail by 8. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Carter. That one no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Now Hero takes the 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, throwing his weight around down low. Wagner getting to the line.
Shooting for Orlando, Franz Wagner. 2.
He makes the first.
Well, guys, from day one in this league, Wagner has been an exceptional free throw shooter.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Magic. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And both free throws good for Wagner.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Heat leading by 6. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Dance Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Let's see those dance moves. Keep it going. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. It's Wiggins on the wing. Lets it fly. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 6. Suggs outside. For 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Mitchell. Hero outside. From the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 8 assists here tonight.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Wiggins looking around. And here's Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now here's Suggs. Clock at 4. Pass to Carter. Hey, from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Carter Jr.'s got great ability to create shots, even quickly when needed.
Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Now here's Hero. He drops it from range. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's Miami leading by 9. Hero, the pass to Adebayo.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Bam Adebayo.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. 2. Bam Adebayo.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact a game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 11. Down low. Here's Banchero. Good D by Adebayo. Heat shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Wiggins. Oh, tough bucket, Wiggins.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
To the inside. They need this. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hero with it. From downtown, Orlando with a rebound. Carter Carter's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Suggs surveys the D. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
First free throw is good.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Adebayo up top. Hero outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 12. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Hero. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. .121 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Mitchell. Hero on the wing. All sorts of time. Orlando grabs the miss.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyler Hero.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And the Magic call time here. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers. Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud!
Here's Suggs. Long range from the inbound. And another three for Orlando.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in hurry.
34 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Davion Mitchell. 2.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Hero's got 40 points. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking a big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyler Hero.